desktop computers, laptop computers, carrying the internet around with you, wearable technology, augmented reality. The way that we are consuming the digital medium is constantly evolving. We're spending more and more time on the internet as a culture. And as a result of that and a few other things, we're making more purchase decisions. We're buying more online. Online commerce is exploding. It's gone from 4% of all the transactions in North America happening online in 2008 to 8% by 2014, and it's predicted that it will double again by 2019. So it's incredible what's happening. We're witnessing this evolution in how we relate as a society, and at the center of the commerce side of that sits one company, and we're there today in Ottawa, Canada, where on some days last year it was colder than the moon. It gets quite cold here. I'm going to take you behind the scenes at Shopify, the mothership, the foundation of this online commerce thing that's happening that you participate in. So let's go and take a look at it. Part of what makes Shopify special is they're not just an online commerce platform. They are a commerce platform, meaning if you sell stuff at a farmer's market, you can use the Shopify platform to process transactions. They processed billions of dollars on their platform this year. They're taking care of their employees. Everyone here is happy, they're enthusiastic, they're having a good time, and they feel like they are part of something because they are. What makes Shopify special is they're so good at the commerce component. They have 200,000 active stores at the moment. And what they do is they layer on the other elements that makes a good online shopping experience. So they have an app network, the widest third-party app network that allows you to layer on things that make it easier for you to offer your products and your services as a merchant, as someone who sells things to other people. So here we're going to continue now. We're in the cafe here where at any time you have a variety of milks. Should you need 1%, should you need 2%, there's diversity of milk culture here at Shopify. So just wanted to show you that, and we'll continue on. Here at Shopify, every floor has a theme. This is the speakeasy floor where everything's sort of old bar-ish. I'm going to take you to meet my friend who is hosting us and giving us this tour. His name is Adam Maltais. He's amazing. Let's go in and meet him. Come on.
How you doing?
Thanks for showing me around.
Absolutely.
This is the community here.
Look forward to showing around the office.
Where are we right now? Like, what is this?
This room's called Moonshine. So I think, as you said, it's old speakeasy. So every room has like an old school bar drink name, and
you don't drink moonshine in here while you work.
Not usually.
Okay. What is your role in this thing?
I'm one of their affiliate managers. So guys like yourself, people that come and refer Shopify customers, I manage those relationships. So anyone has a blog or a podcast or anything like that talks about e-commerce or business, that's my role to help out with.
If that is you, listener, let me know, and perhaps you should speak with Adam. Perhaps. So we'll keep rolling. I realize I've not told you who I am. Like, who is this guy taking you through Shopify? My name is Ezra Firestone. I'm a professor at the Shopify e-commerce university, and I run my own multi-million-dollar Shopify e-commerce stores. And one of the interesting things about Shopify, here I am in the executive boardroom, by the way. One of the interesting things about Shopify is they're not only a commerce company, they've turned into an education company. And one of the things I do aside from my e-commerce businesses is education. I have a training company where I create courses and experiences and coaching for e-commerce merchants. And Shopify has the Shopify e-commerce university and the Shopify Blog, which is the premier place in the world for information on how to be a successful retailer online today. So beyond their commerce platform, their education component, their training component with their blog is world class. And I highly recommend you check that out as well. We'll link to it under the video. So we are here at Shopify's front desk, okay? So I have commandeered a trolley cart that I can use to show you through. Now, when you come to Shopify as a visitor, you sign in right here at the front desk. They have you fill out this little iPad. You tap it, put in your first name and last name. We've got a special level of access, you and I, so we don't have to do all this extra stuff. But it's an official place. It's like very official around here. You know, you've got logos, you've got iPads, you've got trolley carts. So when you come and when you visit, just be sure that you're being very serious.
As your bloopers.
Faster, forward.
I'm gonna fail out.
Well, you're good, man.
No wonder that people like in Vegas never walk anywhere.
I mean, would you ever? One of the things that Shopify does really well is take care of their employees on every level. There is a breakfast section. You can eat anywhere, at any time you can eat. They've got ping pong. They make it really comfortable and really easy to work here. And it's one of the reasons they have such great customer support, because the people who are working here are happy, are well taken care of, are enthusiastic and excited, and therefore are better to the customers of Shopify. We have a center column that goes up, and each floor wraps around it. And there's nooks, I notice. Everywhere I go, there's little nooks that we could sleep in. So if they work hard here. So if you need a nap, you can just kind of hop down and take a bit of a rest anywhere that you are. And what's cool is that, like, you walk down these hallways and you've got development, you've got customer service, you've got Shopify Plus, if you need access to any part of the company, you can communicate with people. So the way it's set up with these different themes on this center column is very cool. This was once the server room, and this office has only been in existence for 8 months, and it's already no longer the server room because they grew out of it. On these screens, you used to be able to see all of the servers and what was going on, and it was for people to monitor the uptime of the servers. I mean, obviously the uptime is nearly flawless, but they've already outgrown it, is my point. Shopify is growing so fast, 1,000 plus employees now in the company on a whole, and so the server room is already no longer the server room. It's now used for training facilities. The final stop on our tour here at Shopify, the Sharpee room. Everything that you see was done by hand in Sharpee. And I think that's a bit of a representation of the creativity, the craftsmanship, the sort of artisan culture that is Shopify, for everything from the commerce platform to the education to the people that work here. It's a very special place, it's a very special company. Thank you so much, Shopify and Adam Maltais and everyone here, for Harley and Dan and Mark and everyone, for your hospitality and for caring so much and creating such an awesome product that changes so many people's lives. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy to be here, and I hope you've enjoyed, listener, going on a little bit of a tour of this company with me and taking a look at what they're up to, and I'll see you in the next one. Here we are. We find ourselves atop a plaster badger, rhino, hippo, elephant thing at Shopify in Ottawa.
Now.
Looking for people.
Here we are in the sauna room. Here we are in the library where we hold the codex to online commerce. This room is called the White Russian. Now, I don't have anything to say about this room other than that it's called the White Russian, and I thought you should know that. I mean, if there's a room called the White Russian room, for you Big Lebowski fans, yes and proud we are of all of them.